Hi guys, have a nice day. This is Rajesh signing in to demonstrate you how to write a C program, a basic. To go further, you guys must know why we go for programming in a computer and how I can make my computer to respond my queries. It's simple. For example, let's think a baby. It does not know any languages, but a baby can smile if you instruct the word smile. Like a computer also does not know any language, but when you instruct her, it can act accordingly. So this is the way where you have to instruct a computer to work for your commands and instructions. To instruct my computer, I need a language, right? Any language that has to be needed to instruct to a computer. Such language is called as a programming language. Such language is called as a programming language. This programming language is essential to instruct your computer to make it work for your own expectations, and the computer has to be satisfied your own expectations. Now we are going to see about a primary high level language that is called C. C language is one of the primary high level language program. Listen, here we are seeing the image that completely deals about structure of the C program. So to write a C program, we have to follow the structure. That structure you have to follow means you have to use some basic structure that is represent the C programming. As per the structure of C programming, first of all, the C program start with the document section. The document section contain comment about the programs, and also the document section is prefixed with the double slash or otherwise one slash and start, which is represent the single line command line and multi-line command line, which is these command line will not participate in an execution, and this is optional, you may avoid it. Followed with the document section, we must use the link section. That link section is actually used to link various files from the library. The third one is the definition section, which is actually used to define some values and macros. And the next one is a global declaration section that is also optional, used to declare variable globally, and these global declared variable can be accessible from any functions in the C program. A very important section here is a main function, which is predefined one. All the process can be done by the main function, and the execution of the C program also started from the main function. After the main function section contain local variable declaration to declare the inputs, and declare input variable processed by execution part, and last one is a subprogram. This is also the optional, which function can be created and processed by the user. Whenever you are creating a main function, and that main function is only responsible to handle all the operations in our C program, and rest of the part will be used as a secondary part of the C program. Now we are going to deal about the main and major parts which are available in the C program. That means the main components or main segments that we need to execute in the C program. Listen, a very basic terms of C is, first one we are going to see is hash include. Here the hash include is completely deals a macro which is used to link the library files. Library files is nothing where it contain many predefined functions based on the requirement of the C program. That function has to be linked over here in my program by using the hash include macro. And second one is stdio.h. Thus stdio.h is a predefined function which is used for printing and receiving some values by using the printf and scanf functions. This stdio.h will be reside in that predefined library. And third one is we are seeing as a main function. This main function is a predefined function, as already said. It is exist in the all program and is a main component of your C program. Also it is also called as a body of the program. And variables. Variables, one of the basic entity in your C program. It is used to represent the memory locations which hold the values for input. And data type. Data type represent the type of the data, that means it is used to represent what type of input we are going to collect and what type of output we are going to produce. That is represented by the data type. For example, if you are collecting the input as a whole number, we have to represent the data type as integer. And printf function, which is used to display the values, and scanf function, which is used to collect the values and store it in the already created memory locations. So whenever you are creating the variable, there is a empty memory location has been created in the memory. That memory has been filled by the values by using the scanf function. Next, we are going to see how to develop or construct a C program. Instead of developing a C program, what we are going to do is constructing the C program. Constructing C program is very simple. Just think a funny example how to make a sandwich. If you want to make a bread sandwich, what you want to do is you have to find the suitable ingredients we need to make a sandwich. For example, if you need to prepare a bread sandwich, what you need two slices of bread, cheese, tomato sauce. Like, you need some ingredients. You have to find the ingredients. After finding the ingredients, by using the ingredients, you have to follow the procedure, and you will finally get a bread sandwich that will be served to your friends, right? Like the C program, what are the main four components you have to do? Main four things you have to do is declare the inputs which are you needed, and collect the inputs from the user. Third one is, after collecting the inputs values from the user, you have to process the input by some procedure which is given in your programming. After that, you have to serve the output to the user. To serve the output to the user, we need a printf function. To collect the input from the user, we need a scanf function. And to declare the variable, we need to use to declare the values. Now, here I am going to demonstrate you how to construct a C program for adding two numbers. In your first step, what we are going to do is we have to start with the link section with two predefined functions as files, stdio.h and conio.h. To include these two files, we are using the macro #include. These files are responsible to use printf and scanf functions in our program. After that, we are start with the main function. That is where actually the body of the C program has been started. In the main function, we need to find two numbers to add and produce a result. So here I took number 1 and number 2 as two input variables and the result as an output variable. When I am declaring the input variable and output variable, automatically in the memory empty place has been created in the memory. After that, I am asking the values for the variables number 1 and number 2 by using the printf function. By giving the command enter the number 1 and enter the number 2. Based on that commands, the user has been typed the numbers for the variable number 1 and number 2, and these values has been collected by using the scanf function. Number 1 and number 2 will be placed in the corresponding memory locations. Here we are using the ampersand in the scanf function, which is actually deal about the address operator, which gives the address of that memory location. Then finally, by using the result operator, we collect the sum and value of number 1 and number 2. The final output will be passed to the result empty memory location. The final result will be displayed by using the printf function. The value actually resides in the result variable. So the result variable is dictated in the printf function to display the result. In the manner we are executing the C program. So whenever you are creating a C program, the four important things we need in the main function: you have to collect a variable, you need to ask the input, you need to collect the values for input, finally you have to do the procedure and return the values. And thank you for watching such a video, and next video will be released on arrays. Thank you so much.